With more than 35,000 tracks and 90,000 sound effects. Start your 30-day free trial today.
What's going on, everybody? All right, we about to get right on into it, boys. Uh, what's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a good morning. I'm just gonna let everyone know now that today's probably gonna be a shorter stream because the news that came out today, right here over at 8:30, the CPI news just killed the market. So we're gonna see what we could do, but right now I'm not really looking for anything too crazy to happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to the higher time frame. I'm going to look at these areas here, and I'm only going to be looking for buys. I'm not going to be looking for sells unless we have a major retracement, but I'm only going to be looking for potential buys. So we're going to see. So let me see where that is. I think I drew that fib from this low to this. No. How slow is it here? How come on the daily over here? Because when there's major moves like this, guys, it's like something like NFP, and there's just no point in trying to catch moves. Just gotta let market do what it gotta do. And on examples like this, it's just better to stay out the market. So we'll see. I'm gonna do my same markup as I always will, and I'm just gonna see if there's potential reason to look for any potential reversals or just continuations or retracements. But if I don't see any signs of that, then I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna try and force anything today. But first things first, we're gonna mark up the previous day's high and the previous day's low. As you can see, right now the market is running for this previous day's low. Previous day's high is got pretty close to being taken out a few times, but never happened. We had this high that got taken out during New York session right here at 8 o'clock, right before that drop. So that was a clean move right here. So if I go like this, cleared this liquidity above the London session high and then dropped overall, then came down and ran these liquidity below that low. Let's get the previous day's Asian session. Just like that. Make it orange. I'm going to get the 12 a.m. open, which is going to be right here. Hold on. Matter of fact, I forgot to send the stream out, so let me do that right now. But yeah, the market is really melted. When there's situations like this, guys, it's really better just to not try and force any trades, because at the end of the day, you don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, well, let's see what happens. Right now, I'm just going to be looking for potential reason to see price start to show willingness to want to go higher. And from there, I'm going to look to try to capitalize on the expansion of this major down move. Because everything that goes down like this is going to eventually have to come back up. So if we can start to show willingness to reject after potentially having a false break of these previous day's lows, then I'm going to see if price can show willingness to try to get above the 14,800. And then from there, I'm going to wait to pull my fib from this high to look for a potential retracement on that. So that's really it right now. The market's really dropping. So if it keeps dropping, if it gets to the point where it falls below the 79% of this fib, then I'm just going to call it a day. I'm not going to bother trying to trade the market at that point. No point. A little salty this morning. Caught the CPI drop this morning. Nah, that's what's up, bro. Nicely done. I thought it was going to tap into the 4-hour buy side liquidity first and missed it. So annoyed, huh? Yeah, it is what it is. Days like this, if you would have been looking at this as a potential reversal right here, made the high of the day during the New York session, 8 a.m., and then started to close below that, and then we have 15,000 right here. Once you start closing below 15,000, could have been a good sign to potentially look for a short, but I don't like to trade early like that, especially if there was news like that early. It's probably not going to be much of a move that happens today, but pay attention to how price is reacting over here. It's tapped into 70.50%. We're closing right above the previous day's high, so we're gonna give it some time. We're gonna hop on lower time frames, and we're gonna see what we can do. This area all down here is where I'm gonna be looking for reversal signs. All in here. All in here. And I'm gonna make this just like I'll make it like a grayish so you can see. I'm gonna get on the lower time frame. I'm gonna look for signs of reversals. That's really it. I'm gonna look for a sign that price wants to go higher. And if I don't get that, I'm not gonna take no trades today. Simple as that. We'll see what happens. That's really it. Nothing crazy. Really nothing crazy. Days like this is just, it is what it is. But when we know there's news like that, it's crazy. That's all I gotta say. Craziness. G logs. But nah, guys, I got another phone. So I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I got another iPhone 13 Pro Max. So I'm gonna start going crazy with this content, boys. No cap. Today's kind of a slow day, so I'm not really worried about nothing. I'm not gonna force a trade as of right now. I'm kind of thinking that I'm not even gonna take a trade today, just based off of everything that I'm seeing. So we'll see. Yeah, we've been bullish all whole week. Expect a reversal. Some point. Forex Factory is the best news site when it comes to that. Yeah, I was looking at Forex Factory. That's usually where I get all my news from too. Who was it? It was Taj. Taj. If you're still in here, Taj, I remember you were talking about yesterday midweek reversal. You were pretty accurate on that one. I give you that. Bro knew what was gonna happen before it happened. It's tough. Very tough. Yeah, this is a whole engulfing at this point. If we don't start to show willingness to reject, the price is probably gonna fall. Don't know how low. Don't really care how low either. I just know that it's not worth the risk. Let's look at US 30. See if US 30 shows any signs. We'll see. We're gonna see how US 30 plays this low. What else? We're at 35,500 level 2, so we're gonna keep that in mind. There's a few reasons to see price slowly starts to show willingness to want to go higher from this area. Same thing with NAS 100, this area. We're just gonna wait. Just gotta wait. We're slowly losing that momentum, so that's all I want to see. But once we, like I said, once we start going below this 79%, I'm not gonna be looking for anything at that point. All right, we're gonna keep looking for the same thing on US 30. We're just gonna see how price reacts in this area also. I'm gonna do the same thing I did. Can I draw a fib from the higher time from US 30? Yes, I can. So I'm gonna draw it from this low to this high, just like that. It's not the same type of fib though. It's not. nearly as close. Looks like it could potentially still come lower. So that is something I'm gonna have to keep in mind, because it is gonna be in confluence with other pairs more than likely. But we'll just pay attention to how it reacts here, though. Nonetheless, because we are losing that momentum. So once we start getting a lower time frame breaks of structure, then we can start to look for a potential retracement. Yeah, you were too early, my boy. A day too early. But yeah, I'm about to go live on Instagram too right now, just cause today's gonna be more of a chill day, so I'm not looking to really do anything crazy. Alright, we're slowly getting those signs of weakness, slowly but surely. Right at the previous day's low, right at that fib. We're gonna see. We are gonna see. Same thing with US30. I'm gonna wait for a lower time frame break of structure. So once we break this high on the lower time frame, this high right here, I'm gonna see what price does. I'm gonna wait for it to break, look for a potential retracement to try to catch this move, even if it's just to clear this high up here. That's all I'm gonna be waiting for. So we're gonna wait for this high to get cleared up here, and then once that gets cleared, we're gonna start hunting our actual setup. Banks, man, heard Rod's talking yesterday, bro. Knows too much. That's what I'm saying. He was ahead of the curve. He was ahead of the curve. We'll see what happens. Like I said, we started to get to the 79%. So once we get out of this box, I'm not gonna be looking for trades. Simple as that. But just pay attention to how all of this stuff is happening at this previous day's low. So even though it isn't showing the signs I would likely want it to really see, we're slowly losing that momentum, and we do have the open in about 15 minutes. So we'll see what happens at the end of the day. But like I said, don't force nothing. No point. Just be patient. Let the market come to us. We'll capitalize on the move. Oh yeah, US30 dropping even more. S&P dropping. Yeah, we'll see what happens. NAS 100 is the only one that's showing a willingness to potentially want to go a little bit higher. But like I said, anything can happen. Just waiting for this break of structure, and then from there, I'm going to keep my stop below the lowest low. Then we're going to go long, and if we can't catch nothing, it is what it is. That's why it's all about managing risk at the end of the day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my chair stand up, and I'm just gonna sit back and relax. You know why? Ain't no point in forcing anything. My mic over here, and just we chilling today. We just gonna chill. See what happens, man. Slowly but surely, getting that break of structure. Yeah, everything 30-minute and above is really not showing what I want to see. But we will see, man. We will see. All right, let me see. Let me pull my fib from this high up here to this low to see where I could potentially be looking for the move to go up to. I'm probably only going to look for it to really come up to that 38.20% because the risk reward is going to be pretty good. So where's this at? Yeah, this is a pretty good area up here. So this order block we could potentially be using as a potential target. And this is at 14,850. So yeah, 14,850. Now we're slowly getting that push. Let's see what the other pairs are looking like also. NAS, we about to, oh yeah, we about to get a whole engulfing on US 30. That's what I like to say. What about S&P? S&P got an engulfing also. So pay attention where this is all happening at the previous day's low. At the previous day's low. That's what I want you all to realize. It's happening at a specific area. This channel helped me put key pieces together. I was going for 3 points before I discovered FB and ICT channels. I appreciate that, bro. It's all up to you at the end of the day. I can give you the concepts, but you're going to be the one to really put it to work and have to learn to understand it. I'm just giving you like the keys. Shit, if you're really risky, guys, you could really just get in here now on some fuck it shit to risk. But if you see that US30 is showing a willingness to go higher also, it's a high chance that it probably will. We'll keep it on the 5 minute. Let's see what the 5 minute over here is looking. Yeah, we got this little engulfing here, right at the 70.50%. Oh yeah, got a retracement right there though. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, once it gets out of this box, I'm not looking for trades at that point. Simple as that. It looks like it's retesting this order block down here, this 1 minute order block. Yeah, if you were able to go longer here, this would be a really good area because the risk is so small, but the upside is pretty wide. So you got about 20, 25 pip stop loss at most for potential 100 pips. It's almost like a 1 to 5. And that's getting out early. That's not if it even comes up here, but don't assume it's going to come up here. Look for the earliest place you could potentially get out. That's something I would do. Waiting for a break of structure. Yeah, nothing's really happening right now, but we will see. We will see. Shit, I'm about to get on like even a smaller time frame, 30 seconds. Cause damn, even the 1 minute time frame is not really showing much. Shit, if you guys want to, you can go long in here. Honestly, this is a good area you could potentially go long for like a good risk reward. Even though you could wait for that break of structure, I think it's still gonna go long from this area down here. But if it breaks this low, it's less likely. But as long as it stays above this order block right here, a good chance it's gonna continue moving higher, especially with the willingness it has right now. Shit, if anything, guys, just demo trade today. Don't even take a real trade. It's just one of them days. So you look at that. Just waiting for the break in market structure, man. It's just a patient game right now. It's just a patience game. US30 is going. Shit, if we could retest that 38.20%, I might think about getting in. Ooh, that's an engulfing though. It's like the type of thing where it's like, it's kind of hard to decide what you want to do. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. That retracement would have been nice. Happened too fast, though. Yeah, this is ranging. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to stack some entries. So I'm gonna get in with low risk here, and once we start to get above that high again, I'm gonna start adding more. So where am I gonna have my stop loss? I'm gonna keep it below the low. So I think I got it right here. Because I'm anticipating that price is gonna push higher still. So we're gonna see it's only about 25 pips. So even if I get stopped out on this small entry, then I'm just done for the day. Especially because it was news, it just is what it is. No point in rushing anything. So I'm gonna anticipate this. That is gonna keep this low. And if it doesn't keep that low and stops me out, I'm done for the day with the low risk entry. Simple as that. But we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. No risk, no reward, my boy. See if we can get that. Let's see what we can get. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Yeah, we're having another retracement, it looks like. Oh, yeah, if it comes stops me out, like I said, I'm done for the day after that. Keep the risk low, just leave it at that. I wanted to see stay above the order block, because then we got the open in about 2 minutes, so maybe that might be the volatility we need to push price, but I need to stay above the order block for me to keep that potential that is going to go higher. Ooh, it's rejecting it though, so I don't know. I don't like the way it's rejecting it. We'll see though. It looks like it's forming a little market maker buy model on the 1 minute, and on the mesh chart it is occurring in impulse like equilibrium. Yeah, I think it's gonna go higher. But this is falling too. I don't know. I want to see it go higher, but the thing is, I think the open might potentially even just run these stops before going higher if that's the case. That's something that the market's been doing to me recently. Runs my stop, just goes, just be going. All right, the opens in about 20 seconds. I don't know. I feel like it's going to stop me out at the open. Even if it goes higher, I feel like it's just going to run this liquidity on the downside. I don't know. It's just one of them intuition things. We'll see, though. We will see. Let's see what happens. There we go. I I'll let y'all know when we get that TP1 hit. But like I said, I'm ideally reaching for these highs up here. Ooh, that open. The open volatility is wilding. Let's see though. US 30. Yeah, US 30 is pushing too, but it is rejected 35,500, which isn't a good sign. Like I said, I want to see NAS get above these highs. Once we get above these highs, I think we'll have a good chance of at least getting to 14,800. And if we can get to 14,800, we're going to be break even by that point. So that's just the main thing right now. Our TP1's about to get hit. All right, we almost there. Come on. Almost at that TP1. Almost there. Pips away. Pips away. Cleared that high. All right, TP1 just got hit. Yes, sir. Stops going to break even. Whatever happens, happens now. Yes, sir. The hard work is done, my boys. Hard work is done. Now we're risk-free, and we let the market do what it got to do. If it comes down and stops me out, it is what it is. US 30 is pushing. Clear that high. Look like we're gonna have a reversal. Could come down to fill this fair value gap ideally, but I'm still gonna leave my stops at break even because we are extremely bearish on a very big news day. So there's no point in me trying to catch a crazy trade. Staying out today for sure. Yeah, it's better to stay out. I just saw this opportunity and I'm already risk free, so I'm not really risking much. I kept risk small. Let's see if price can continue going higher. If we can get to at least TP2, TP3, that would be amazing. There we go. How do I get rid of this, John? It's like right behind it. Yeah, we're having that reaction above this high that I was talking about. There we go. We flying now. Let's get that TP2 though. 14,800 is right here. Come on. Get that TP2. Once we get to TP2. Whew. Garbage week. Only taking one trade yet. Today wasn't the best week. I was able to make the best of what I could though. Can't complain. Come on. We flying. US 30. Rejecting. Ooh. The way that that's rejecting, part of me wants to get out at 13,800, honestly. Once we get to 14,800, I might potentially think about taking it off. Where's my 1 to 2 at? 1 to 2 would be like right above. Damn. We'll see though. I'm break even at the end of the day, so regardless what happens, I'm gonna just try to get this 1 to 2 trade and probably call it a day at that. No need to rush everything. Just get out of the big figure level and just, you know what I mean? Either way, the discipline getting in practice, yeah, bro. As long as you're following your rules, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Just follow the rules, follow the system, because that's what's gonna end up keeping you consistent long term. Come on, that TP2. Come on, we're losing that momentum, as you guys can see, though. Come on, just a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher, man. It's different on my broker. It's like a few more pips. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's rejecting it. We gonna see. We gonna see. All right, TP2 just got hit. Closing full trade, just like that. 1 to 2, leaving at that. 1 to 2 trade. Stop, man. Made back the losses from yesterday, plus a little bit more. So we good. See, guys, that's just discipline right there. Nice little trade, 1 to 2 trade, 1 trade, and that's really it. Simple as that. It could run higher still, but at the end of the day, just keep in mind everything that happened today. Extremely bearish move, even though it could run higher. I'm not going to risk it. Very risky trade that I was taking regardless, nonetheless. So I'm just trying to get that percentage. That's what I'm saying. Took my 2% and dipped. Made it back. That's all I care about. And I took it out of the logical area, so it easily could have rejected it just as much as it didn't. Yeah, it kept flying. But hey, it is what it is. It's probably going to come up to this area up here. Easily can, but I didn't like the way that this was rejecting. And if it keeps rejecting like this over here, the likelihood of NAS eventually coming down lower is going to be far more likely. So price ended up going about 70 pips in profit. But at the end of the day, we're not looking for profit. We're looking to follow the system. I got out of the logical area, took my profit, and it is what it is. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to show you me actually journaling my trade. Just to show you guys how I would do it. There we go. All right, so come over here into my journal. Gonna go right in here. Go all the way to the bottom. So right here, what's today's date? Today is the 9th. Today's not the 9th. Today's the 10th. Oh, that was yesterday. Hold on. Right here. So today is the 10th. The pair, what pair was I trading? It was NAS 100. What type of setup? I was looking for a potential bullish New York reversal technically. Even though I was looking for a slight retracement, overall this is a reversal signal and reversal trade that I was able to catch. So I'm just going to say this was a bullish reversal. Confirmations, I had the fib long, had a lower time frame order block rejection, and then I had also the previous day false break right here. Previous day's low, false break. London session, New York session made the low of the day. And then we also had, what else do we have? What else do we have? Not really sure. And then a fib long. Yeah, we have that. All right, so we got all those. It was a green day. Positions, I only took 1 trade. How much was that win? The win was about 5%. Because it was a lower risk on a smaller account. Screenshot. Just like that. Notes to self. I'm going to say good trade. Manage risk. Stuck to system. And got out at logical area. So when I put good stuff like this, is going to be things I want to replicate. Now look at how price is slowly reversing now. Now look at US30. US30 slowly rejecting also. So the likelihood of price coming lower is going to be pretty significant. I got out somewhere right here, so price is right where it exited at. So days like this, guys, just get what you can and just call it a day. Even though I got only this small portion of the move, I was able to get my percent off of that. You know what I mean? There's no need to catch the full expansion. Even though this could easily go higher, no point in me expecting it to go higher. You know what I mean? It's just, at the end of the day, we're not here to try to predict the market. We're here to try and make money at the end of the day. So that's really it. This was a nice clean little trade, exactly what I was expecting. I was waiting for a potential false break of these lows in this area at the fib long at the previous day's low, and then we got above 1800, and then from there we were gone. Easy as that. Simple little trade. I'm not even mad that it's going to keep going because I was able to get what I risked from it. So it is what it is. Can't be mad at it nonetheless. Can't be mad at it. So yeah, if anyone's able to capitalize on this trade, just keep in mind we're coming into this area up here where price could likely start to show willingness to potentially want to reject. Just keep that in mind. Nice little move though, nonetheless. Oh, US30's pushing now, so hey, I could have missed out on a lot of this move, but hey, it is what it is. Nah, nonetheless, I'm gonna end it off here. This was a short little stream, like I was telling you guys, about 45 minutes, but action packed nonetheless. So On that note, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you found this video helpful in any way, shape, or form. If you were able to just benefit from how I personally view the market. And that's really it. I'm going to end it off here. I'm going to be back tomorrow morning. We're going to see if we can get another opportunity. Stay disciplined, stay consistent, stay motivated by the fear of being average, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.